Today's video is brought to you by ghostsmusic.com for all your gaming news, gaming reviews, music, and much more. Come on, Link. Oh. Wait. We're filming an episode? Today we're talking about, let's do, best games at E3. I was really going to do a retrospect. So let's talk about the top games for E3 2015. Okay. So let's go Microsoft to start this off. To be honest with you, the only game that I could say for Microsoft that I'm really looking forward to is Tomb Raider 2. And I know that it's a console time exclusive, but the game looked very impressive. I wasn't the one that was really in love with the Tomb Raider reboot, but playing the one that I got for PlayStation Plus actually made me want to continue the story. Even though I'm not finished with it, made me want to continue the story. And I'm curious on what Crystal Dynamics can actually bring to make the story better or extend the story to Lara Croft. So I'm pretty much almost sold on this one. Another good game was the Rare Collection, which it seemed like that's going to be a very, very ambitious game, to say the least. To actually have all these games running on the Xbox One from Rare's history is going to be a feat, and I'm still in the iffy category with that because of the Master Chief Collection, obviously. But I kind of want to see what they're going to do with this and how they're actually going to bring this franchise to fruition and have us play it on the Xbox One with no patches day one. Okay, now we go to Sony's camp. And Sony had a couple titles that I actually really want to play. Uncharted 3. No, I mean Uncharted 4. That one was one game that I actually really wanted to play, and it actually looks phenomenal. The demo that they showed at E3 actually looked really good. It actually felt familiar, but still brand new. But the only thing that I'm kind of concerned about is, are we gonna go temple hunting again? Because in the trailer, it just looked like we were driving and being more cinematic, which I don't have any issues about, but I want tomb hunting. That is the main reason I play Uncharted, or at least more of the multiplayer. Let's see. World of Final Fantasy was another title that I really wanted to play. It looks like we're bringing back the original Final Fantasy core mechanics and just up in the ante. I don't know which one did I really want to buy it for, because it seems like I kind of want to get it for the Vita, because the Vita obviously has no games, but I also do want to get it on the PlayStation 4 just because of the fact that it is higher resolution, it's going to look better, and it's probably going to play better, let's be honest. But I really want to go to that Final Fantasy world of yesteryear and play again. Even if it's just, even if it's a new game, but it has the core ideas of original Final Fantasy, I want to play. And that's why I bought Bravely Default. Okay, now, let's see. After World of Final Fantasy, I'm going to have to say Recore was another game that I wanted to play. No, actually, that's an Xbox game. But Recore I wanted to play. I don't know how I'm going to structure this, because I'm going to probably jump back and forth, because I watched these when they actually came out, and I have not rewatched them, so please excuse me. Recore was an actual game that I wanted to play. KG Inafune made that game, which I don't know how good it's going to be, because we know he's good at what he does, but he's also working on Mighty Number 9, and having somebody distracted by two titles may cause a little conflict between Mighty Number 9 or maybe by Record. And either way, it's probably going to be a good game. Probably going to need a couple patches, but I'm going to hope that it's more of the latter than needing patches. Let's see. After that, one of the biggest games that I really am excited for, and actually glad I own a PlayStation 4 for the first time ever, is Horizons. It's Horizon Dawn, or Dawn something, but I don't remember the surname, so let's just stick with Horizons. Horizons, I really do want to play, and I'm really excited about this game. It seems like it's going to be an open world RPG, sort of Monster Hunter-esque, where you have dinosaurs, mech dinosaurs running around, and you have to potentially hide, so wait for them to actually run through to take them down. And it just adds like a whole bunch of stuff. Even though it's kind of Tomb Raider-esque, and if you can actually follow the pattern, yes, I like those type of games where you have a bow and arrow and you're actually fighting through all this stuff. So kudos to Sony and kudos to Guerrilla Games. Just hopefully it's not a letdown like Killzone Shadowfall was. Let's be honest. Now, let's get to Nintendo, because a lot of people are going to be like, well, Nintendo shouldn't be on this list because there was no hype. There was hype. Mario Tennis, first one off the bat. I wanted Mario Tennis ever since the Wii. The Wii was a perfect concept for Mario Tennis, but we got a re-release of the GameCube version on the Wii U, which I don't mind. I bought it recently, and it's a fun game, but I want a main Mario Tennis game on my Wii U. I want to play that game on the Wii U, and I'm glad that we finally got it with a couple more core mechanics, such as the giant mushroom, so you can become gigantic, hit the ball, and push characters back to get like a little more edge. So it's not more of a Wii Sports title, a Wii Sports tennis title, which, hey, I like Wii Sports and I like the tennis section, but I'm just glad that we got this game. Okay, next game of hypeness, Animal Crossing Home Academy. This game seemed like it was going to be hit or miss, but I'm actually glad that it's more of me designing houses, and I'm just curious about the Amiibo cards. But again, I still love Amiibos, and I still want Amiibos. I want to collect almost all of them, as many as I can. But the scarcity, how bad is it going to be for this game? Even though that they're cards, and I guarantee they can print them out like money, but the toys kind of are rare. And that's why the other Animal Crossing game is not going to be on this list. Trust me. Another hype factor, and of course it's the Amiibos. The Game & Watch one and the Rob one, because I know that previously I was talking about Rob being an Amiibo and having more capability than anything else. I'm glad that they're getting released. I just now want the Rob compatible NES games to work with the Rob Amiibo again, and we'll be honky dory. I'm just glad that these guys are getting Amiibos and support. The Skylander Amiibos, they look pretty cool for the most part. I haven't been too much into Skylanders. I have the first game, and I bought it for about like $20 from Blockbuster, which was going out of business. And it's a fun game, but I don't want to collect Skylander toys. I'll collect Amiibos, not Skylander toys. But I'm probably gonna try to grab those 4 Amiibos. The carts for Donkey Kong and the cart for Bowser, and of course Bowser and Donkey Kong, which they interact with the new Skylanders game, or you flip the bottom and they turn into Amiibos, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty good concept. I just hope that Skylanders doesn't do the Nintendo thing and make them scarce so I can actually get some of them. Okay, now the next game is kind of controversial, but I'm actually looking forward to it, and I'm kind of glad that they announced it. And of course, it is Metroid Prime Federation Forces. Okay, let's start off in the back. This seems like it's going to be the successor of Prime Hunters. And I know that a lot of people are going to be like, but Prime Hunters was kind of corny. I actually like Prime Hunters. And I think that this one is going to be the Four Swords equivalent of that. Even though it kind of looks cutesy, guarantee that we're going to be going to these islands. We're going to be hunting big game or even bounty hunters. But this time we're going to have cooperative play of three other companions to actually go around with us, which in my opinion just upsells the game exponentially. Like, I want to not be Samus for one game, at least one game, and see what Nintendo can cook up without actually leaving us with another one of the games. And I'm not trying to say that we do not deserve a Metroid Prime or continuation of Metroid. I am just asking for just a little deviation within the path, and I think that this is pretty good. The Triforce Heroes for the 3DS, which is a Legend of Zelda title. Who would have known we would have gotten another one, which is more reminiscent of the Four Swords games. And I am completely hyped for this game. I am completely hyped. I loved Four Swords, and I'm just glad to see that Nintendo has not abandoned us Four Swords players, because I know that there's not too many people that actually like Four Swords. I rebought the game for the GameCube, and I have no complaints. I like the game, and I'm just glad that it's coming back to the mainstream. If anything, if I missed anything by any chance, I'll make sure to write it up. It will be on my blog. So with that being said, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and tell me in the comment section below what game at E3 actually is on your top E3 games. Did you enjoy this video? Make sure to hit the subscribe button for more content just like this every week. Here are my last two videos. One is all about game development, and the other one is just another episode of Ghost Talks.